Maybe sometimes, I will be happy in love and I will do a lighter Carmen, and maybe sometimes I'll be very angry in love and I will be a very angry Carmen. So I think it's interesting also how it feeds me and I feed her. Carmen is a very interesting character because there are so many layers for one character. She is, for me, at the same time, very masculine. She's the boss, she has authority, and also very feminine because she's very sensual. She plays a lot with her sexiness, but I don't think she's vulgar, for instance. So she has something about not caring about what people think, about being free. She's this free woman. So she's very strong. And at the same time, she believes in the fate. She believes in the cards. When the card says you're gonna die, she takes it very seriously. So all those layers, and also she's funny. Sometimes she makes, she teases men or women, and she has wit, she has a spirit. So she's a very complete woman, and every day I discover her more and I discover other layers. And sometimes it's even difficult to know with one sentence, what do I want to be? Do I want to be sexy, angry, funny? Can be everything. So she's a mix of every woman, I think. I'm not so sure because I think I am a bit Carmen. So those type of women, like a strong woman with temper, who knows what she wants and is not afraid of the judgment of people. I like that a lot in other people, so I probably would be friend with her, and then we would be very similar. But I would watch out, though, if I have a boyfriend. Yeah, I think it's a good match, Escamillo for Carmen, because he's the same, but as a male. She's like the woman, and he's like the man. He's very confident. He's a rock star. He's very simple. He's very straight to the point. He understands her. He understands that to get her, he has to let her chase him instead of chasing her, because then she's interested. And also he lets her be what she wants to be. And I think that's a good balance in a relationship, when people can be what they are and they are free to be and live as they want, and that makes them connect, I think. So probably they would have been happy. Feels great. I should probably start to feel a bit nervous, but not yet. I feel very enriched as an artist and as a singer and as a person. It's of course the Graal for a mezzo. Carmen is the role. So I waited a long time to be ready for it. I think I am ready for it now. And I think it's a character and a role that I will never get bored with, even if I do it every year. I think there will always be something new. Every day I discover something new, and also it will grow with me, with the woman I am becoming, and that's very interesting. Maybe sometimes, I will be happy in love and I will do a lighter Carmen, and maybe sometimes I'll be very angry in love and I will be a very angry Carmen. So I think it's interesting also how it feeds me and I feed her somehow. So that's fascinating. Oh, that's a good question, a bit long, but I'll try to make it short. I was born into the opera because my father was a conductor and my mom a violinist, and we would go all the time to see operas. We would listen to opera the whole day to prepare then when we go see my father. So I was really born into it. I wanted to be an opera singer when I was 7 years old. I was going and seeing all those women, singer, diva, with the huge, at that time it was huge makeup, corset, beautiful dresses. I was like, this is what I want to do. And then I took a lot of virage, different ways that led me at the end to the opera. I did literature, philosophy, I did marketing, I did gospel, jazz, chanson, metal. And actually opera is a mix of all of this, maybe not metal, but still you are on stage and you have to catch the audience, and that's a very similar thing with metal music. But opera is literature, opera is philosophy. We have to use marketing in our days as an opera singer. I have to also use some jazz colors, especially for Carmen. There are so many colors that are closer to popular songs than to lyric opera. I mean, it's an opera comique. So all those colors, all those things I studied, and everybody told me I was losing time. I think it really made me the singer I am today. And I think it's actually a luck that I did so many different things. So my Carmen is maybe a bit different because of that as well. No, I love crowds. I just feel it's a bit sad when you do an opera and you have so many people that you cannot communicate with them. You know, my rock past would like that we could interact a bit with them. So I'm going to see if we can do it maybe. Because Carmen is the best opera for that, because people know it. So let's see what we can do. And I think it's wonderful, those ideas to bring more people, to make it accessible to everyone. I'm really completely voting for that. I think this is also the future of our art form, and now we have to find a way to establish a connection with the audience, and maybe we will. Emotions. I mean, that's why opera is such a powerful art form. The stories, like a woman being killed by their husband, it's so many, unfortunately, in every culture, not only in South. In France, for instance, we have a huge rate of that, and this is a subject that Bizet already put on stage. It's still modern today. It's still something that we talk about. So opera speaks about subjects and themes that are still valid today, and how we convey that, it's through emotions, and singing, live performance brings you emotions that you will experience just once. You know, there's never going to be, even if we do 12 shows, it's never going to be the same from one show to another. It's a moment. It's really magical when you think about it, how many people work to put the show together, and how fragile it is, and how it lands on little details, and also the synergy between the public as what's behind the stage. It's a communion, it's a unity, it's a harmony. And I think what I would like is that when the public goes home, they are filled with a lot of emotions. Can be anger, can be love, can be maybe interrogation, sadness, joy, whatever. I don't care, at least one, because that's what we do, and I hope we manage. And also, I hope it makes them want to come back. That's the most important.